Okay.
sultanas, pepitas, sunflower seeds, oats, cacao, maca powder. All
So
the good.
you mix this yourself, or you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
We
okay.
just get. My wife gets the ingredients and just mix it and
Yeah.
have it on almond milk or oat milk
Yeah.
or
Okay.
lactose free milk.
So
Uh,
is there a reason you're staying away from
yeah,
dairy?
just a few months ago, sort of started getting off normal milk, and I've noticed that I'm not as bloated anymore,
Oh, okay.
which I was prior to that time,
Yeah.
because my wife had some issues and she went through an elimination diet and she suggested I should try it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, yeah, why not? Got nothing to lose really. So
No.
and yeah, it just sort of stuck and my gut definitely feels
Feels
better.
better. Okay.
Um, as I said, I don't feel that bloated, full sort of feel all throughout the day, regardless how much of these other type of mix I drink. So
Mm.
I definitely feel the difference.
So
Um,
it's interesting you say that, because with the blue lymphatic eyes, that's one that is recommended. One thing is that not to drink or eat dairy and wheat.
oh, okay. Well,
So
wheat, I don't think we eat too much of it
yeah. Okay.
anyway. Um, like, don't eat a lot of bread. Even if
Yeah.
we do, it's usually rye bread.
Yeah.
Um, pasta, yeah, sometimes we have it, but
Yeah.
it's not in not every day.
Yeah.
Um, and rice, it's brown or red rice,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
very very rarely
Yeah. Rice is
we eat.
gluten free, or
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah. It's fine to
very
me.
rarely white rice.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, anyway, so that's breakfast.
Lunch.
I
Or do
usually
you have
have
any
some
snacks in the
snack,
morning?
yeah,
Yeah.
some fruits, or a
Yeah.
handful
Okay.
of nuts or something during the day.
Yeah.
Lunch, it depends on what wife is cooking. If we have leftover or if she cooked lunch, then I either have it at home, obviously, or take it to work,
Yeah.
which could be, yeah, a variation of
Do you eat salads
whatever.
or?
Yeah, like salads, roast vegetables, always with some protein,
Yeah.
either
Okay.
fish or a steak or pork or
Yeah. So some sort of meat.
chicken
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something.
To go
Yeah,
with that. Okay.
and again, I usually drink about 2.5 liters of water during the day. That's outside of my training um, drinks. Uh, then yeah, usually training in the afternoon again, either a gym or a run or something, and then another 600-700 ml during the training and before training, plus a protein shake after. um, and then yeah, dinner.
Wow.
Dinner is again some vegetables or and some protein
Meat. Yeah. Okay.
meat.
So you have two lots of protein drinks, plus your all the other drinks.
Yeah,
the
on
sports drinks.
yeah, more or less.
Plus water. So you do drink
Yeah. About
just plain water.
yeah.
So that 2.5 that you
Yeah,
said
that's
throughout the day.
just pure
Yeah.
water. So I've worked it out. I drink on big days around 7 liters of fluids.
Wow. Do you sweat a lot?
Oh yes.
You do.
Yeah, I usually just think about training and I start sweat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting you say that, because with the lymphatic system is usually people have the issue of not drinking enough, and becoming dehydrated. But for the lymphatic, you know what the lymphatic system is? That's just washing through all your body
Okay,
and
yeah,
getting
yeah.
rid of the waste. But if you don't drink, you know, they
Just-
get clogged up and
yeah.
it's just not, the flow is just not happening. So, but with you, because if you drink, and you do, it seems like you do drink a lot of water and liquids, it's just washing it all for you, washing it. and
Yeah,
washing
I
it
go to
through.
the bathroom quite a lot, but
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
mind it because I know that being a trainer, I know how important it is to
Yeah.
drink and keep hydrated.
But that's probably why it's why you don't have, you know, the hay fever and the mucus
the allergy,
overproduction,
yeah,
because
could be,
it's all,
yeah.
you know,
Just
washed
getting
through.
washed away.
Yeah, no, that's good, because as I said, a lot of people just, you know, struggle with that,
Okay.
to drink enough water. Well done.
I certainly don't.
Well done. Now let me have another look again. So what I'm going to be looking at is your collarette, which I'm going to show you again on my little drawing in a second what the collarette is. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. So what I was looking at is this here. So this part in here shows the digestion and absorption,
Mhm.
like between the pupil and there. So that just shows me how well everything's working with the digestion and absorption.
Mhm.
Now also, so this is quite balanced.
Mhm.
So it's not out here, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's not close to the pupil, it's actually all balanced.
Mhm.
So as for you to understand it maybe a little bit better, if it would be constructed, like if it would be like really close to your pupils, I would say you are more suited to really small frequent meals.
Mhm.
If it would be really big, like out here, then I would say you would be suited to, bigger meals.
Mhm.
But because you're balanced, and by the sound of it, that's what you do as well. You have your breakfast, you have your, morning snack, and you have your lunch, it's all balanced out, which is absolutely perfect. But another thing I was looking at is actually the thickness
Mhm.
of this.
Like the wall of it, or
Yeah, like that line here.
Mhm.
And in some parts it's actually quite thick. It's like ropey. It looks raised a little bit, like it's like a rope.
Mhm.
And what that means that you do have some GI tract gastrointestinal disturbance,
Mhm.
which means you could have bloating, cramps, that sort of stuff, and abdominal pain. No?
Not that, like the bloating was before changed the milk, but not really since.
So you're not bloated at all?
No, not in particular.
Okay. Well, normal,
Yeah.
that's cool. But then also, like down this part here, I could barely see your collarette.
Mhm.
So it's like almost not there. It's called wispy collarette, and that means that there is some sort of sensitivity in your large bowel.
Okay.
Okay, so also when I look at this, it's actually not a straight line. It's more of there's a bit of a zigzag in it.
Mhm.
So I'm going to change my drawing here and then go like, not this, but
Yeah.
like I can't replicate exactly what it looks like, but you get what I'm talking about. And this is usually it's like an IBS, irritable bowel syndrome
Yeah.
type of symptom. So which is your you have periods of diarrhea and constipation. Does that happen to you? That sometimes you get diarrhea and
Constipation or diarrhea, yeah.
Okay.
Some rarely, but does.
Okay. Have you noticed that it depends on what you actually eat?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I eat dairy products,
That's when you
Then
get
it's
diarrhea.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Constipation, not really.
Okay. So that's
Doesn't really
not
happen,
you.
but
Okay.
diarrhea, yeah.
Do you get diarrhea when you're stressed or when you're anxious?
Nah.
No. So when you're stressed or before a
I'm very-
competition or before.
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, nah.
You're not one
I'm-
of those that lines up for the bathroom.
Nah, I just
No?
have a quiet giggle at them that I should have gone in the
Oh,
morning.
okay. No, that's cool.
But nah.
No, okay, that's fine. All right. Now, another thing I want to look at quickly, if you don't mind. Just gonna look at your stomach. So, it looks a bit greyish, which means that quite possibly, so this part here, it's a grey colour.
Mhm.
There's no, I can't describe it. Yeah, it's grey right around the pupil, and that's your stomach zone, and that just shows me that you have an under acid stomach. So that means you don't have enough hydrochloric acid. So that would slow down your digestion, and also just not having enough acid in there to digest the food.
Okay.
So, which would cause the bloating and all that sort of stuff, and the diarrhea as well. So,
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm just thinking that because you're eating that much protein, because you're having your protein drinks and you eat your meat. Like, how much meat do you think? Like, what's how many grams, or what would be your dinner? Like, if you eat a steak, like...
Oh, about say a 300 gram.
Yeah, okay.
There or thereabouts.
Would that be the size of your palm, or would that be a bit
probably
bigger than that?
about that.
Okay,
Probably
so-
twice the size as I should.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you'd-
just love my steak.
Yeah, yeah,
A good steak.
yeah. No, that's cool. Okay, so I might look into that and see if you take some hydrochloric acid tablets. There's actually a supplement
Oh,
and
okay.
digestive enzymes that could help you to digest protein.
Or
A
a
bit
shot glass
better.
of acid and then.
Yeah, probably not that sort of
okay.
acid, but yeah. Okay. Do you mind if I just pull your lip down a tiny bit? Okay. Now another thing I can see, which is completely normal, like with the lymphatic eyes, is just to have like little clouds. I would say probably like little white clouds sitting on your iris. They're called the lymphatic topers. And it's actually, it just shows actually congestion once again in your lymphatic system. So even though you do drink a lot, I might say that, every now and then you should go and get maybe a lymphatic massage. Have you had that before?
No.
You know what that is? So
No.
So you get a massage, and in the lymphatic points, they actually get quite deep into the lymphs, and that's how
Okay.
they get it going. So, because even though you do drink a lot, there could be still some congestion. Maybe it's just not showing because you drink that much.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Now also
So would it like a normal massage do that, or?
no, it is called lymphatic drainage massage. That's what it's called. So if you Google it, I'm sure that in your area you would be able to find someone that does it. It's not your relaxing type of massage, so it's not the
Yeah. Okay.
the one that you go in and relax for half an
Yeah,
hour.
I don't do that.
It's not like that. So it is a bit painful, but yeah, I would definitely give it a go.